The recent developments you mentioned highlight the growing tensions between the United States and China, particularly in the context of their efforts to decouple in various sectors. The focus on the electric vehicle, EV industry, especially regarding the U.S. Department of Defense's decision to ban the use of Chinese-made batteries and components, underscores the broader concerns related to national security and economic competition. The motives behind the U.S. decoupling strategy, as you outlined, include concerns about espionage, hacking, intellectual property theft, China's assertiveness in the Indo-Pacific region, and reducing reliance on China for critical goods and services. This move also aligns with the broader geopolitical shift, where the U.S. seeks to strengthen alliances and partnerships with like-minded nations to counter China's influence. The impact on the EV industry is substantial, given the existing collaboration between Chinese manufacturers such as CATL and BYD and American companies. The new law restricting the use of Chinese-made batteries for defense purposes reflects the heightened scrutiny on supply chains, particularly in industries deemed critical for national security. It's worth noting that this move could have ripple effects on the broader EV market, as many American companies depend on Chinese suppliers for their battery needs. The implications may include disruptions in the supply chain, potential increases in production costs, and challenges for American EV manufacturers to maintain competitiveness. This situation also highlights the interconnectedness of the global economy and the challenges that arise when geopolitical tensions impact specific industries. As the U.S. and China navigate their evolving relationship, these developments will likely continue to shape policies and business strategies in various sectors, including electric vehicles. If you have any specific questions or if there's a particular aspect you would like to explore further, feel free to let me know. The information you provided sheds light on the specifics of the legislation targeting Chinese companies, particularly CATL and BYD, within the U.S. National Defense Authorization Act. It's clear that the law, signed by President Joe Biden, aims to address potential national security risks associated with using batteries from these Chinese companies in Defense Department vehicles and equipment. While the law may have implications for the Defense Department, it's important to note that it does not directly impact the private sector, including major players like Ford Motor Company. The collaboration between Ford and CATL for electric vehicle batteries, as part of a significant investment in electric vehicle production, remains unaffected by this legislation. This distinction helps mitigate concerns about disruptions in the broader electric vehicle industry. The legislation's effective date of October 2027 provides the Defense Department with nearly 4 years to navigate potential challenges and seek alternative solutions. The allowance for waivers, based on national security considerations or the absence of other viable options, offers flexibility in the implementation of the law. However, as you rightly pointed out, this move could be viewed as more symbolic than a drastic shift in protecting national security. It could also lead to diplomatic challenges, potentially straining relations with allies who also rely on Chinese batteries for their electric vehicles. Additionally, the prospect of reciprocal restrictions from China on U.S. companies remains a possibility. Overall, the nuanced nature of the legislation, its limited impact on the private sector, and the extended timeline for implementation suggest a measured approach to addressing concerns related to national security risks in the electric vehicle industry. If you have further questions, or if there's a specific aspect you'd like to explore, feel free to let me know. The information provided underscores the current landscape of the global electric vehicle (EV) battery market and the challenges and opportunities arising from the U.S.-China relationship. China's dominant position, holding 75% of the battery cell production market, highlights its significant role in driving innovation and setting the benchmark for cost-effectiveness in battery technology. Chinese companies, particularly KTL, have demonstrated prowess in producing high-quality batteries at a fraction of the cost, leading the way in groundbreaking technologies such as Ford's lithium iron phosphate (LFP) batteries. The success of these batteries, which are not only cheaper but also more durable and safer, showcases China's innovative capabilities in the EV sector. However, The U.S. approach seems to be characterized by attempts to distance itself from Chinese components, particularly in the EV sector. Recent legislation targeting Chinese battery manufacturers for national security reasons has sparked concerns. The narrative around banning Chinese components from EVs sold in the U.S. reflects a strategy that some U.S. politicians believe will position the country as a leader in the EV race. Yet, the analysis suggests that this approach may not be the most effective. The U.S. lags behind Asia by a significant margin, estimating a 10 to 20-year delay in the commercialization of battery technology. Rather than attempting to go solo, the argument is made for collaboration and cooperation between the U.S. and China. The U.S. Congress pushed for tax incentives to boost the EV industry, coupled with efforts to limit Chinese components, highlights a mixed strategy that may not yield the desired outcomes. The importance of cooperation is emphasizing that innovation thrives on collaboration and competition. It suggests that attempts to protect national interests by shutting out Chinese contributions may hinder progress and stifle the potential benefits of a collaborative approach. If you have further questions or specific aspects you'd like to delve into, feel free to let me know. Highlighting that innovation often thrives when multiple minds and perspectives collaborate. The idea that two heads are better than one underscores the potential benefits of a global, interconnected approach to advancing EV technology. While there are concerns about national security and dependency on foreign components, the narrative suggests that finding a balance between safeguarding interests and fostering collaboration could be more advantageous in the long run. The call for the U.S. to focus on innovation aligns with the broader trend in technological advancement, where breakthroughs often emerge from diverse collaborations and shared expertise. This perspective encourages open dialogue and cooperation as essential elements for achieving progress in the EV industry and beyond. If you have any specific questions or if there's a particular aspect you'd like to explore further, feel free to let me know.